everybody to the Daytona Beach Open presented by Roar. Wow. Hewett almost running into our official. Hope you're enjoying the coverage wherever you're watching from. My name's Tim Baghurst. This is a quarterfinal matchup. Winner takes on Bar and Theas. If you're watching our earlier match, the one we just finished, that was something else. 12-10 in the third. Bar and Theas defeated Ge and Onsens.
0-2-1.
They await the winner of this one. On the far side of the screen, serving is Koller. Wright is in the red. And on closest to the camera view in right, Hewett, the lefty,
2-0-1.
playing with Brown.
Point.
Foot fault called. We saw that happen yesterday with Koller.
3-0-1. Second serve.
Might see a little chatter in this match between these four players.
Point.
Hewett catching Koller. That ball was probably going out.
4-0-2. Point.
Wright and Koller beat Alhuni and Smith in a tiebreaker, 11-4.
Side out.
Hewett and Brown winning over Alhuni, the other one,
0-5-1.
and Medina. Two straight, 12-10 in the second. A little miscommunication with those forehands in the middle between Brown and Hewett.
1-5-1.
Oh,
Second serve.
got him, says Rafa Hewett. I think it caught Matt Wright.
1-5-2.
Right start from the 8 seeds. Wright almost got that one back.
Five 1-1. Second serve. 5-1-2.
5-1-2.
Side out.
Matt Wright, the veteran of this group. 47 years old.
Point.
He and Rettenmeyer, two of the more mature players on tour, really still displaying their skills in their 40s is incredible. Now that ball could just caught the tape, catching Hewett's paddle and coming up and hitting his hat. Apologies from Koller.
3-5-1. Second serve.
Koller, former collegiate ice hockey player, transitioning those power skills into pickleball. That's just wonderful hands from Wright and Koller. Really soft touch to rebound those hard balls coming at them with control. Wright, a veteran, so experienced.
Side out.
Not that time. Wright, former tennis player like so many pros, played at Michigan.
5-4-1.
Became a lawyer.
Second serve.
A little bit of a different match to the one we just saw. This one a little bit more error-strewn, a little less patient on the rallies. We saw some really long rallies in our last one. This one, players are a little bit more aggressive. There's a good example. Koller ready for the speed up from Hewett, catching Brown by his feet.
4-5-1. Point.
See on the mic. They got you today as well.
5-5-1.
2 bronze medals tomorrow. That'd be fun. Tell them Toasty Meaties wants to join you. Toasty Meaties.
Second serve.
Toasty Meaties.
5-5-2.
5-5, all square.
Side out.
Koller missing that backhand drop.
5-5-1. Second serve.
Hewett just a little handcuffed on the inside of that hip. These players are really playing fast, almost running back to serve. Hewett couldn't get under that ball enough, puts it into the tape.
5-5-1. Stop play. Service release, you're tossing your ball, it's down only. Replay. Reserve. 5-5-1. Second serve.
I just wonder, maybe fatigue plays a part in some of this. Koller, that looked a little casual. Been on the court a lot over the last couple days. That's a clean shot from Wright. Brown coming out of Alabama.
6-5-2.
Went to school at Auburn.
Side out.
Got an MBA from Auburn, did Brown.
5-6-1.
Played club tennis at Auburn, won the national championship. Again, Hewett running in. Little comment from Matt Wright. I wouldn't do that, I think is what he said. And Hewett just misses it wide. Again, quick feet getting there, but maybe a little hasty in some of his shot selection.
6-5-1.
6-5-1.
Second serve. Six, 5-2.
There's Brown taking a long, hard look at Matt Wright. Hewett also coming out of Alabama, so I suspect these two have opportunities to practice and play together a little more than some pros. That's a really nice down the line from Matt Wright to set up that finish cross court.
5-6-2. Point.
Hewett, one of those players who attended the Bollettieri Academy as a junior.
6-6-2.
Both he and Brown, of course, playing tennis.
Point.
Unforced error from Wright on the right side.
7-6-2.
Great pickup from Rafa Hewett, but not good enough to stop A.J. Koller from putting that ball down.
6-7-1.
Back and forth again in this first game.
Point.
Wright finishing that. Brown a little high on that pop-up.
7-7-1. Point.
And again, Brown with a ball that's just a touch too high, and wonder maybe whether a timeout would work. A couple of mistakes from Brown, giving Wright and Koller the lead.
8-7-1. Second serve.
But Wright missing the drop.
8-7-2.
And this time, Koller misses the drop. I think he thought about maybe a drive. I heard him say hit it afterwards. That's out, ref, says Hewett. Wright pushing the ball over to Hewett on that right side. So was Koller. They went a little too far.
8-8-1.
This will be a close match as well. Great hand speed from Wright and Koller.
Eight, 8-2.
Well, credit Brown for covering a lot of court to keep that ball alive. Ultimately, though, Hewett with a little too high over the net. His opponent right there. And this time it's Wright who's popping the ball up. We've seen a number of high resets and high dinks in this first game.
Point.
That time it catches Rafa Hewett.
9-8-2. Side out. 8-9-1.
Well, Wright with the chest bump. He went for it once. His opponent was there. The second time, opponent not ready. And then Hewett looks to the ground. That ball skidded. Still no timeouts taken by either team.
9-8-1. Oh, thank you.
Player switch. They were out of position.
9-8-1. Second serve. Nine, 8-2.
Yeah, come on now.
Point.
Hewett kind of gave up on that. I think it hit his hip. Koller didn't hesitate and finished it anyway. Game point. And that was high from Matt Wright, and he knows it. Side out, not over yet. I think Hewett telling his partner Brown, hey, you can do that all day against this guy. And that's a great drive from Brown.
9-10-1.
Yeah!
Second serve.
Koller, though, with the noise, catching Hewett running in. Really important to win this point.
9-10-2.
Oh, yeah!
Side out.
Oh, my goodness. That was close, but it stayed in. Side out. Game point.
10-9-1. Second serve.
Koller lifted that ball again too high. Another game point goes begging.
10-9-2. Side out.
And they don't get it.
9-10-1. Point.
A little kiss of the net from Rafa Hewett. Why wouldn't you? He'd take it. It squares it at 10.
10-10-1.
Oh, another one. Oh, not that time.
Second serve.
Can only ride the luck of the tape so often.
10-10-2. Side out.
Great little speed up from Koller, catching Brown. That little hesitation, you don't know whether he's going left or right.
10-10-1.
He chose right.
Point.
Brown punches it long.
11-10-1.
Another game point. Hewett called the out call, but Brown hit it. So Koller, right, slap of the hands, they claim.
0-2.
We're back in.
Point.
Sweet shot from Wright. If you're just joining us, I'm Tim Baghurst. This is the quarterfinals, this last quarterfinal of men's doubles.
1-0-2.
Winner of this will take on Barr and Diaz, who we watched earlier.
No. No.
Side out.
On the other side of this draw, we saw Daescu and Klinger advance to take on Patrick Wynn and Staksrud. We've had all the men's quarterfinals here this afternoon on this grandstand court. It's been really fun to watch. Matt Wright thought about taking it. He probably should have. Rafa Hewett made him pay for that choice. And catching Brown right with a little speed up to that left shoulder.
1-1-2.
And that ball just slid along that tape.
2-1-2. Point. Three, 1-2.
Rafa Hewett taking over, crunching volleys.
4-1-2.
Wow, Matt Wright was right there with a crisp angle.
1-4-1. Second serve. 1-4-2.
That is a highlight reel for Rafa Hewett. Behind the back, followed by a backhand ATP that hits the foot of Koller. That was something special. Wow.
4-1-1.
2 style points in 1 rally. And all of a sudden, Hewett and Brown are starting to feel it. Brown did really well to defend that speed up. Hewett waiting for that paddle tap. Great hands from Matt Wright. Really so quick to defend that. Made it look simple. It was very difficult.
5-1-2. Side out. One, 5-1. Point.
Hewett knew it was over when Koller jumped up to hit that ball. Unseasonably cool here in Daytona Beach.
2-5-1.
Wind whistling around this facility. Hewett.
Second serve.
Jumping across. Koller with the reset,
2-5-2.
but still 2-5-2. Ball drifts wide from Hewett.
Three, 5-2. Side out.
This time Brown puts it down for a side out. We've noticed consistently that the team on the far side of your camera, slightly lower in elevation, seem to do better on that side.
Second serve.
We saw that in our last match too.
5-3-2.
And that ball drifts wide on the return of serve. Sliced backhand from Wright goes wide.
6-3-2.
Koller speeds it up. It was going out, but Koller took it, put it into the net, and then turns around. Why didn't I let that go?
7-3-2. Football.
Oh, foot fault called on Matt Wright.
Come on, receivers. 8-3-2.
Looks like timeout coming from
10 in. 8-3-2.
Brown. A little apology, but those were crisp. A turnaround from game one.
9-3-2.
Yeah, a couple of those balls I thought might be going out from Hewett, but in the end it didn't matter. Lots of
3-9-1.
amateurs and others fans watching on. Oh, it was called long, and I think it just was. Hewett and Brown made such an effort in that rally. No challenge coming. Koller, in particular, had them crossing that court consistently. Ball kisses the tape and doesn't hit the middle of the paddle where Brown wanted it.
Five, 9-1. Second serve. Five, 9-2.
Hewett liked that one. Rips that one through the middle, catching Wright. Wright calls for a stay. Oh my goodness, how did that ball stay in? How did it stay in? Brown, clearly not intentional, but more than happy to accept. A big smile on his face. Koller gives him a look like, I can't believe that. Game point.
Second serve. Game point. 10-5-2.
Oh, that was going way out, but Wright put his paddle out, and all of a sudden, we've got a switch around. Wright and Koller won the first 12. Koller really going hard and fast at Hewett that time. Hewett couldn't contain it. Quick flick of the wrist to create speed. And that's a really nice smooth flick through the middle from Matt Wright. It'll be important for Wright and Koller to win as many as possible on this side of the court as they switch. That was in.
Second serve.
Oh, it was called out. Nah, he's joking. We've consistently seen in the tiebreakers the team finishing at the bottom of this court is the one who wins the match. Again, Wright wins it. Brown missing the speed up. Wright seems pretty confident about attacking Brown.
We call.
Little hold up for a ball that comes across from another court.
2-0-2.
Looks like Diescu warming up over there with partner Klinger. And again, Hewett gets a little tag, gives Koller a look, but Koller apologetic. They all count.
Three, 0-2.
And that's really nice through the middle. Now we're hearing some volume from Koller and Wright. No timeout. It's getting away from them.
4-0-2.
4 seeds up, 4-0. And again, Wright attacking Brown. That seems to be the tactic at the moment. It's working.
5-0-2.
But Hewett, I can attack too. Goes after Wright. Wright puts it into the net.
Right now. Zero, 5-1.
Koller did so well. Hewett thinks it hit his body. Thinks about a challenge. Elects not to. Koller did so well to pick that ball up off of his hip. And that ball kisses the net and drifts in. Then Koller says, oh yeah, it hit me from the last rally. Just kidding, he says.
1-5-2.
Nice to see a little humor in the match.
Point.
Brown goes cross court at Wright this time.
2-5-2.
Nice shot, Koller. We did see a shift in tactics from Wright and Koller. Wright playing the left side, staying on those return of serves, where he started on the right at the beginning of this match. Again, Wright winning the hand battles. They're going
6-2-1.
Who will strike first? It was Koller, and Brown was ready for it.
Six, 2-2.
We knew it was coming from Koller because that dead dink from Brown really set it up, but Hewett was all over it.
2-6-1. Second serve.
Drop fell just a little short. Seen a lot of
2-6-2.
drives in this match, not so many drops.
Side out.
And all of a sudden, some unforced errors coming into play.
6-2-1. Second serve. Six, 2-2. Side out.
Hewett backing up, elected to attack, and he did. Matt Wright not able to pick that ball up.
2-6-1.
No points earned in that inning. Oh, was that out? Hewitt very confident. I didn't see it, said Brown. Hewitt says it was out. If you don't like it, challenge it. I think we will have a challenge.
One challenge. Referee timeout. We have a challenge.
Yes, of course, says Koller. I think this is probably a wise challenge. We'll wait and see what our official says. So official has made her decision. We'll find out what it is. I'd be a little bit surprised if this wasn't overturned. You see the same things we see. Did that ball touch any of that white paint? It was certainly
After
close.
review, call stands.
Ooh,
Lost the challenge,
call
lost the timeout. One
stands.
timeout remaining.
A little
Two timeouts
surprised.
remaining. We'll resume play at 3-6-1.
Some terrific angles from Koller, opening up the court and then just absolutely pegging Brown. Referee telling Koller to back up.
Here we go. 3-6-2.
And that ball clips the net, and that's out, says Koller. It's getting a little chippy, and I think Koller not happy with that call that Hewett made earlier that forced the challenge.
6-3-1.
And then Brown misses the 4 seeds.
8-3-1. Football. Right foot.
Ooh, foot fault on Wright. Didn't matter. He hit it in the net. Trying to get a little too close.
8-3-2.
Oh my goodness. Crazy point. Great hands from Koller. Who apologizes to, I don't know, the ref, the crowd, not sure who, but another point. Hewett this time goes for it and gets it.
Three, 9-1.
Great angle from Koller. Had a bit of everything in that rally, include the twinkle toes of Brown to lift that ball over the net just about in the middle. Again, that's another drive from Hewett that's too low.
Timeout receiver. Time in. 9-3-1.
Here we go. 9-3-1. A little high from Wright. Little poke from Hewett was good.
9-3-2.
And that time Koller just catching that ball on the edge of his paddle rather than the middle. So great timeout again. Wright calling holds staying on the left side. That's amazing. What a point. Rafa Hewett, how did he keep that ball in? And then to win the volley battle, incredible.
4-9-1.
Again, Hewett missing that drive into the tape.
4-9-2.
Well, he elects for the backhand drop, and he gets the wide angle. Good enough for the ATP. 2 points in a row now for Hewett and Brown.
Five, 9-2. Side out.
And that's like 3 or 4 in a row from Hewett. The moment his drive is a little bit off, maybe just go to the drop.
Football.
A foot fault called on the left side, on the far side.
Momentum fault. You fell into the kitchen. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, that's called on Wright. Momentum. So the official said that Wright's momentum carried him into the kitchen after that.
It was a momentum fault. Okay, referee timeout. We have a challenge of the foot.
So we do have a challenge on this momentum foot fault. We'll see what we see.
Proceed to video review.
Get an opportunity to take a look ourselves.
So it's on Matt Wright.
Well, our official was in and out in just a couple of seconds. Oh, yeah, I heard her say. So I have a feeling this foot fault's going to stand. Reaching into their closet, trying to find a hoodie.
Referee's phone call stands.
So call stands.
No timeouts remaining. No timeouts remaining.
So
we'll resume play at 9-5-2.
No timeouts remaining for either team. We're going to be here for the distance.
Time in, 9:52.
Some really nice backhand volleys from Rafa Hewett. Staying low, driving through the ball.
5-9-1. Second serve.
But that time, drop let him down.
5-9-2.
Little poke, backhand
Right
through
out.
the middle from Koller. Come on, he says. 2 points away from a place in the semifinals.
9-5-1.
Diaz and Barr wait the winner of this. One more.
Point. Match point.
Right with those quick hands.
10-5-1.
And there it is. Hewett. Oh, a little bit of afters. Touch me one more time, says Hewett. I don't like this. Koller and Hewett having some conversations at the net after this one. Wright and Koller, the forward seeds, win 12-10, 5-11, 11-5. And you can see there's no love lost between these two as they walk to their benches.